Deep within the enchanted forest, where the trees whispered secrets and the rivers sang lullabies, lived a young fairy named Elara. She had shimmering silver wings that glowed under the moonlight and a heart full of curiosity. Every night, she explored the wonders of the forest, discovering new magical creatures and hidden places. One evening, while flying over a quiet meadow, Elara noticed something unusual. A tree at the edge of the forest was glowing with a golden light. It was unlike any tree she had ever seen. Its bark shimmered like gold, and its leaves sparkled like tiny stars. A strange hum echoed around it, a sound both soothing and mysterious. Elara's wings fluttered with excitement. "What kind of tree is this?" she whispered to herself. She had lived in the forest for centuries, yet she had never seen anything like it. Cautiously, she flew closer, her tiny hands reaching out to touch the bark. The moment her fingers met the tree, recognized her. But before she could react, the tree spoke. "Welcome, little fairy," it said in a deep, melodic voice. Elara gasped and pulled her hand away. "You can talk?" "Yes," the tree replied gently. "I have been waiting for someone like you." Elara's heart pounded with excitement and fear. "Who are you?" she asked. The tree sighed, and a gentle wind rustled its golden leaves. "I am the guardian tree. Long ago, I was placed here to protect the balance of magic in this forest. But my power is fading, and soon darkness will spread if I do not find help." Elara's eyes widened. "Darkness, what do you mean?" The guardian tree's voice grew softer. "There is an ancient evil buried deep within this forest. It was sealed away long ago, but the seal is breaking. If it escapes, the entire forest will fall into shadow. Only a fairy with a pure heart can restore the seal." Elara shivered. She had heard legends of dark magic, but she never thought she would face it. "What must I do?" she asked bravely. The tree's golden bark pulsed with light. "You must find the 3 lost crystals of the forest. Each crystal holds a piece of my magic. Only when they are returned to me can I strengthen the seal and keep the darkness contained." Elara took a deep breath and nodded. "I will find them." The guardian tree told Elara that the first crystal was hidden in the River of Echoes, a mystical river that repeated every sound made near it. Without wasting a moment, Elara flew towards the river, her wings shimmering in the moonlight. When she arrived, the river was calm, reflecting the sky like a silver mirror. But as she approached, she heard whispers. The river repeated her own thoughts back to her, making her shiver. "The crystal is hidden beneath the water," Elara reminded herself. She took a deep breath and dove in. The water was colder than she expected, and as she swam deeper, the whispers grew louder. Suddenly, she saw a faint glow beneath a bed of smooth stones. She reached for it, but a shadowy figure appeared before her. "You shall not take what is hidden," it hissed. Elara's heart pounded. The darkness was already trying to stop her. Thinking quickly, she summoned a ball of fairy light and threw it at the figure. The light forced it to retreat, and she grabbed the glowing crystal. As soon as she held it, the river's whispers turned into a gentle melody. She surfaced, gasping for air, and smiled. 1 down, 2 to go. The guardian tree guided her to the next crystal, hidden in the cave of eternal night. This cave was known for its darkness so deep that even fairy light could not fully illuminate it. Elara hesitated at the entrance. A cold wind blew from within, carrying eerie whispers. "I must be brave," she whispered to herself. She stepped inside, her wings glowing softly. She flew higher and higher, her wings struggling against the strong winds. Lightning flashed around her, making her heart race. Finally, she saw the fortress, a grand structure made of white marble, floating among the clouds. But as she approached, a powerful gust of wind knocked her back. A storm guardian appeared, its eyes glowing like thunder. "Who dares enter the sky fortress?" it boomed. Elara steadied herself. "I am Elara, a fairy of the Enchanted Forest. I seek the final crystal to save my home." The storm guardian studied her for a moment before nodding. "Only one who can control the wind may pass." Elara thought fast. She closed her eyes and let herself feel the wind around her. Instead of fighting it, she danced with it, moving in harmony. Slowly the wind calmed and the guardian smiled. "You are worthy," it said, stepping aside. Elara flew into the fortress and found the final crystal resting on a pedestal. She picked it up, feeling its warmth spread through her. The mission was complete. Elara returned to the guardian tree, the 3 crystals glowing in her hands. The tree's golden bark shimmered brighter than ever. "You have done well, little fairy," it said. "Now place the crystals in their rightful place." Elara carefully placed each crystal into the hollows of the tree's trunk. The moment she did, a brilliant light erupted, spreading across the forest. The darkness that had been creeping into the land vanished, sealed away once more. The guardian tree sighed in relief. "You have saved the enchanted forest, Elara. You are its true guardian now." Elara smiled, her heart full of pride. She had begun this journey as a curious fairy, but now she was a protector of magic itself. As the forest returned to peace, Elara flew into the sky, knowing that she would always be ready for the next adventure.